Now I'm going to cover this story on using the body cam footage at a later date or another video. Right now, I just want to hit the news story about this Oklahoma senator who refused to show her ID at a traffic stop and how it went left. Let's hit it.
You're not going to arrest me when I did not. I stopped the stop sign, and you have the audacity. You're going to arrest me?
New at 5, this is body cam video showing an argument between a Tulsa County deputy and a Tulsa area state senator after the deputy told her she ran 2 stop signs in downtown Tulsa.
You can see the deputy eventually put State Senator Regina Goodwin in handcuffs for not showing her ID, and now it looks like she plans on fighting the traffic ticket she got out of this in court. Fox 23's Devin Lyon is live in studio breaking down what that body camera video captured.
Yeah, Senator Goodwin did get a ticket, but in the video...
What's up with that hair, dude? What used to be a Johnny Bravo or Ed Grimley? One of them had hair like that. Devin Lyon, man, too old for this, man. Too old for this.
The deputy says he would have let her go with a warning had she not argued with him so much. In the video, you see exactly what happened when the deputy pulled her over, but what you don't see is if she did or did not run that stop sign.
Ma'am, I'm not going to ask you again.
Probably a rolling stop sign.
I get your driver's license?
Or a rolling stop at a stop sign.
Or can I take you to jail on running a stop sign? I'm not going to ask you again. It's not for debate.
Are you saying you're going to take me to jail?
The argument between Oklahoma Senator Regina Goodwin and Tulsa County Deputy Freddie Alaniz started with a traffic stop in downtown Tulsa near Archer and MLK.
It's Archer. Where's Greenwood and Pine at? Shout out to the Gap Band. Jack the Gap Band. Charlie Wilson in the house, huh?
Boulevard. In this body cam video, the deputy claims Goodwin ran 2 stop signs. When he got out of his car, Goodwin is already standing outside of her vehicle.
I was behind you, ma'am. You didn't even come to a complete stop.
After the deputy asked Goodwin more than a dozen times for her driver's license, and she doesn't comply, the deputy places her into handcuffs.
I need your driver's license.
Do what you got to do.
Okay, turn around.
You say you're going to arrest me.
Yeah, turn around.
Okay. Okay, you're going to arrest me, and I did not run a stop sign. Okay.
Relax for me.
Okay.
Relax.
All right.
Relax.
Okay.
Relax your hands.
I am relaxed.
Yeah, relax them.
Goodwin's attorney happened to be there at the traffic stop. After the deputy lets Goodwin out of the handcuffs, Tulsa City Councilor Laura Bellis shows up, and so does Tulsa Mayor Monroe Nichols.
I told you that we could debate that in court.
No,
Then I said if I don't get your driver's license, ma'am, then I said that if I didn't get your driver's license.
2 more deputies show up to assist, but nothing escalates beyond an argument between the deputy and senator.
She blatantly ran 2 stop signs, and I was just going to give her a verbal warning and tell her not to do that. But her demeanor, the way that she was, I can't.
I'm trying to look at the license plate. Just say paid BUWS. I'm trying to say this is say it's just like a state official, like government license plates. And well, yeah, because that can play a part in it. But let me finish this out.
Have that. There's your copy.
In the end, the deputy hands Goodwin a $249 ticket. When I reached out to her, she didn't want to go on camera, but told me, quote, "The issue will be handled in court."
So I'm signing this. I'm signing this. There's no admission of guilt.
Yes, ma'am. No admission of guilt.
I'm signing this saying that I still have the option to pay a ticket
and or go to court on it. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you didn't explain that very well.
Now, I also reached out to the mayor's office to ask why he showed up to the traffic stop. They only sent a statement that said he did not interfere and he was only showing up to check on his former colleague from the House of Representatives. We have his full statement on fox23.com. Live in studio, covering news that matters. Devin Lyon, Fox 23 News.
If Senator Goodwin chooses to fight the ticket, her court date is set for February 25th. Goodwin represents parts of downtown and North Tulsa. If you do want to see that full entire body camera video, we have it for you on our website inside this story.
So yeah, and I'm gonna do a separate video using the body cam footage so you can see the entire altercation all at once. But number one, when you get pulled over by the police, why are you jumping out of the car? Why are you already outside the car? A lot of times you gotta, she's a senator, so she should know how law enforcement works. If I got pulled over and I jumped out of the car or got out of the car, whatever, before he pulled me over, then trust trust and believe he would have jumped out that car with his hand on the button of his holster, ready to unload if need be. Not gonna take no chances with me. So she is using her authority throughout this video. I get it. I understand it. She's a senator, doggone it. But with that being said, you have to know how to utilize and use your power when need be. Now, I tell people all the time, one of the reasons, not only because I enjoy taking care of people, not only because I make good money, but one of the reasons why I set out to become a nurse is because I saw nurses get out of, matter of fact, in particular, I was in a car with a nurse years ago. And, well, I can say it was my ex. I got beat around the bush. And saw her get pulled over for, I don't know, she was speeding down a residential or whatever. We was going somewhere, and anyways, got pulled over. The policeman saw her badge, saw her stethoscope, I guess, in the car, and asked her, where she worked at. And I forgot what she worked at the time, but he said, hey, I'm just going to give you a warning. Just slow down. I said, I had a fellow officer got hit, got into an accident, was bad, got to the hospital. Y'all took care of him, got him back on his feet. And so, hey, we stick together. And he like I said, I'm just going to let you go with a warning. And when I saw that, I said, you know what? Warehouse business is not going to get me nowhere. I need to try to do something different. So I'm going to say that's one of the many reasons why I said, okay, I'm going to become a nurse. And true to form, I can say 1, 2, 3 times, either before or after work, I got pulled over and I was let go with a warning. One time it was speeding, and I told him I was trying to hurry him get to work. I was running late. Second time it was because I didn't realize it. I was dumb on this part. Early in the morning, getting ready to go to work, and I made a turn. Got to the stop sign over a bridge, made a left turn, and it was a sheriff right behind me. And I saw it was like one in front of me, one behind me, and so I turned. The one behind me turned with me, put her flashes on. This is like 4:00 in the morning. And she was like, the reason I was like, why you pull me over? I'm like, tripping, man. She said, well, the reason I pull you over is because you didn't turn your signal light on when you turn, when you turn at a 4-way stop and you're supposed to. It's the law. I said, oh, shoot. So now it's like every time I come to a 4-way stop, if somebody don't turn their signal light on, I'm like, man, you better let the sheriff go behind you. I'd be thinking in my head. But anyway, but she said, I'm going to let you go where you're headed. I'm on my way to work. Got to go to work. Okay. Just give you a little warning. And the other time was when I had like a short in my truck. The light bulb for some reason short out. And I just replaced it probably not even a few months before that. It went out again. And so I'm actually heading to O'Reilly's to get the light bulb. And police pulled me over. He said, why I pulled you over? And I said, yeah, I know. It's the light bulb. I'm on my way to O'Reilly's now to go. So I'm on my way to O'Reilly's to go get it. Right now. He said, okay, bro. He talked to me, gave me his card, said, hey, get out of jail free card. If you ever in trouble, I want to go, but be gone. So that's the benefit, being a public servant. So with that being said, with her as a senator, all she should have did was sat in the car, wait for him to come up to her, gave him her license. Now, see, a lot of people like to be the victim. Their mentality is, I'm a victim and I'm gonna be in the defensive from the jump without even letting it play out first. It's funny because criminals will let it play out they'll let it play out until they get hemmed up and get charged up and know they can't get out. Then they act a fool. But for some reason, people who ain't did nothing wrong or feel they ain't did nothing wrong, they're the ones that act the fool the most, and they're the ones that get hemmed up the most and turn a small situation to a worse situation. Now, she should have stayed in the car. This is what I would have done, because that's what they tell us. You get pulled over, let everyone down, put your hand on the hood. If it's nighttime, turn the dome lights on, put your hands on the hood, and wait till they walk up so they can see the inside of the car and everything. So there won't be no problems, no surprises. because it's all on dash camera. It's all on the dash camera. It's all on their body cam. So you do that first. If he would have walked into the car, she would have handed the driver's license, said, "What you put me on for?" Said, "Well, you ran 2 stop signs." She was like, "I didn't run no 2 stop signs." So I stopped. So she said, "Oh, you said, oh, I thought I stopped at 2 stop sign, whatever." She's like, "Well, I'll be right back." Would have looked at her license plate, saw that she was a senator because in the video he says that, oh, her name is so and so. It's like she's a senator from she's a senator. I'm quite sure his heart was pumping during this time because he was like, "Damn, I had to pull over a downstate official. This is a no-no." But she escalated to the point of where it didn't have to be. I guarantee, because he said I was just gave her a warning. Of course, she know that. So why is she sitting there trying to make a scene for nothing? Just get pulled over and say, "Hey, I'm on my way to work." If you say, "You ran a stop sign." "Oh, my fault. I'm on my way to work here." Because even if he would have gave her a ticket, I guarantee you, this ticket here is gonna get thrown out. Now that it was on the news, then if somebody tried to follow up with it, they might have to say she paid it, blah blah blah. She had to pay it. But in any other situation, this ticket, even if he would have gave her a ticket, it would have been like, look, the worst that would happen is that dude there be on desk duty, or he'd be a crossing guard for the next 6 months, so he can learn his lesson. But other than that, number one, she just took it out. She took it all out of proportion. I mean, for everybody to come down and make sure everything was, even the dude, to come down there and to make sure everything was right, which, can't really knock that. It's a woman. You know what I'm saying? I tell my daughters, like, if you get pulled up by the police, call me. Especially if at night, call me, put me on speaker or what have you. So, I can hear what's going on, or call somebody, let them know. Don't be pulled over by yourself. Don't be, off. Don't let them pull you off in the boondocks or nothing. Be somewhere well lit, blah, blah, blah. The story is you tell all your daughters. So, but anyway, yeah, she was all out. Yeah, she was out of line. DEI for sure. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I'm sorry. But she's playing into the narrative. I'll say that. But anyway, tell me what you think about this. She should have handled a different job. Anyway, tell me what you think about this story. Leave your comments below. Share it with the world. Let's have an intelligent conversation. You know how we do around here. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Those 4 things cost you maybe a couple minutes out of your day, but it means the world to us here. If you would like to support us financially, you can give super thanks, super chat, super stickers, and go to the description box. The links there you can click on to help support the channel that way financially. And don't forget to hit that shop button where we have great products I know you will love. And with that being said, I leave you in peace, and I'll see you on the other side.